The 2021-2022 NBA regular season is coming to an end, and with the game getting more boring and meaningless, the media and the fans start to discuss the individual awards of the league, like the MVP, GPOI, and, of course, the All-NBA teams. And now, one of the discussions surrounding this year's All-NBA teams is the possibility of one of the centers in contention for the MVP race, Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, be relocated as forwards to both get a place in the first team. And that will be very stupid to do, and I will tell you why after you hit the like and subscribe button to help the channel. Well, we all know how the NBA team works. A panel of media members votes the 15 best players of the regular season by position, divided them in 3 teams, 2 spots for the guards, 2 for the forwards, and just 1 for centers in each of these teams. In this season, and the previous as well, 2 of the 3 best players are centers, what will cause one of them inevitably going to the second team. But some media members are talking about the possibility of selecting one of them, Jokic or Embiid, as a forward to accommodate the 2 big men in the All-NBA first team. And that will be pretty damn stupid. Why? First of all, neither of them play as a forward in any time of the season, and I will guess of their careers. Embiid was always used as a center, and Jokic too, a point center, but still a center. The Serbian play as boogie cousins in the squad, and they never play at the same time on the floor. Joel had Drummond early in the season, and now DeAndre Jordan, and I don't recall also any moment of him playing at the same time with one of them. Putting one of them as a forward is perverting the process, no pun intended, of selection of the players to the All-NBA teams. It's not like some players like Luka that sometimes plays in a position similar of a small forward, or Antetokounmpo that very often in the games plays as a center. Embiid and Jokic are centers, end of the discussion. In fact, it would make much more sense if Jokic was available as a guard, because at least he's the orchestrator of the Nuggets offense. Would still be very dumb though, but would make much more sense. 2. That's not how the All-NBA teams work. As I said in the beginning, the All-NBA teams select the best players of each position, which means that if you get the second team, doesn't mean that you are worse than the 5 guys in the first team. It means that you are not the best in your position. Example. Let's say that Booker and Luka are on the first team, and Embiid gets the second. That wouldn't mean that Doncic and Devin were better in the season than Embiid. This would mean that they are the best guards, and Embiid the second best center. Some people say, well, so if this is the case, let's make the team positionless. I don't see a reason for that, because if you do regardless of position, the existence of the All-NBA teams will lose purpose. Bro, if you want to see who the 5 best players of the NBA are, regardless of position, you just need to check the MVP voting list. It's a little unjust that the center gets only 1 spot, while the guards and the forwards get 2. Yeah, I agree, but that's the way basketball works. So move on. What brings us to the 3rd reason. This happened before, and nobody died because of that. Embiid or Jokic wouldn't be the first centers to be runner-up in the MVP race and get only the second team. Let's get back to the 93-94 season. This is the top 5 players in the MVP voting. 4 of them are centers, to 3 All-NBA teams. So if you do the math, you already know what happened. The Dream Olajuwon, the MVP, was the center in the first team. The Admiral, Dave Robson, runner-up, got the second. Shaq got the 3rd, and Patrick Ewing, who had a great season and finished 5th in the MVP race, got no All-NBA team. So don't forget to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and share with your friends. See you later. Goodbye.
Get me on the court and I'm troubled. Last week fucked around and got a